I just sent my collaborative physician some forms to fill out, and it just feels so weird to like be a boss, literally and figuratively. Like it's What's up, everybody? It's Starvani. I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for a while. I think my last video was in like September. I don't even remember, but I've been doing so much, okay? I've been trying to just pour into my own cup, if that makes sense. But I've been busy, but I'm back, and that's all that matters. So I have been getting a lot of subscribers. For me being absent, I think I've gained like 40 subscribers, which is really weird because I haven't been recording, but I'll take it. If you haven't seen my travel nursing video, that one's been blowing up, how I made $20,000 in 1 month as a travel nurse. Go check that out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, drop down below what you want me to talk about, but definitely subscribe to my channel, please. So anyways, today is going to be a life update, and I am wearing a very special shirt that's near and dear to me. If you can't see it, it says Optimal Vibrance. I don't know if the camera is gonna flip it, but Optimal Vibrance, IV hydration and wellness. So y'all, I am opening up my own business. Round of applause for myself. I'm super excited because I never thought that I would be like my own business owner, because I'm like, that's a lot. I don't like stress, and that seemed very stressful. But as a nurse working in a hospital, especially during COVID, I can't even say COVID was the start of my burnout. Before COVID even happened, I was burnt out within a year of me being a nurse, you know? And a lot of people over the past few months have just completely left bedside nursing, and I don't blame them. It's a never-ending process. So I didn't want to completely walk away from nursing, because I do truly feel like this is my calling that's marked on my life. But I thought to myself, how else can I take care of people? How else can I make them feel good, or, you know, on the inside? Because everything starts from the inside and it works outwards. I learned about IV hydration. Over the past year, I've been taking a whole lot of classes, just like business classes, IV hydration classes, looking up more on the business in order to really perfect my craft per se. So I want to say last month in February, I drove down to Miami to my mentor. She's also a nurse practitioner. She started out doing mobile IV hydration, and she has a medical spa now in Miami, and I took her class, and we spent like 6 hours together for the whole day. It worked out because she was actually supposed to have like a seminar, and a whole bunch of people were supposed to come, but I was the only one that paid for her class, so it ended up being a one-on-one session. So yeah, so I really, you know, I'm like, it's very expensive to invest in yourself. It's cost me a couple $1,000s, but I'm doing it and I'm here. So today is actually the official soft launch date of Optimal Vibrance, because I have all of my legal documents in place, but I'm not officially going to launch until a couple of weeks from now. So what Optimal Vibrance is, how I came up with the name. Optimal just means like peak, the best, you know? And vibrance just means, like, to me, it means like a glow, like you're exuding energy, you're exuding vibrance, you know? So I put those two words together. The name wasn't taken, so I went ahead and snatched that up and paid for the name. With this business, it is going to be concierge or mobile IV hydration, where I'll be going to people's houses in order to provide my services. So right now I just have IV hydration and injectables. I don't foresee myself getting a medical spa, just because deep aesthetics like that is not really my forte. But in the future, I do see myself expanding on the business. That's why I wanted to keep it broad. I didn't want to do like drip this or IV this. So Optimal Vibrance. What else? So yeah, guys, anybody can literally open up this business. But of course, you're going to have to hire the correct personnel to provide services. You know, if you're a carpenter, you can't go putting an IV in somebody. You don't know how to do that. So me as a registered nurse, I'm able to do this. I'm wrapping up nurse practitioner school right now. fingers crossed, I'll be done by summer. It's a lot going on right now, but fingers crossed, I'll be done by summer. And now I have prescriptive authority. Regardless of the fact whether I'm an RN or NP, I have to have a collaborative physician on board with me. So I've hired a doctor, y'all, and it's so weird to hire somebody because I've never been an employer. It's really weird to me. And I'm like telling her what to do, like, hey, can you please sign these forms, this and that. Like, it just feels really weird. But there's a sense of peace that comes around it because I don't have to respond to anybody, you know? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna make more videos on the ins and outs of Optimal Vibrance in the future, but that's the one major update with me. Number two, after the last video I dropped, I did go to Ohio for a travel nursing contract, and I was there for about 4 weeks. They lied to me. I went there thinking I was gonna be on one designated unit, and it turned out to be something completely different, and I wasn't happy with that. So I was supposed to be there for 8 weeks, but it only ended up being 4. So I was there all of January and like 2 weeks in December. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I'm gonna do another travel nursing contract just because I have Optimal Vibrance to worry about. This is like my little baby. Like, I just want to take this teardrop off and just like rock it. I think my 4th life update is, dang, school. 10 out of 10, would not recommend this school to anybody. I am hanging on by a thread to finish the school. In my last term, I had a very nasty professor, okay? And in nursing school, in school period, but nursing school, nurse practitioner school, you meet some really nasty professors that have nothing else to do but just sit there and critique every comma that you put on a paper. So this professor, I would ask her for help on certain things because her directions weren't clear, and she'd be like, oh, refer to this video. And I'm like, I've watched your video already. I'm asking you for help. I'm going through a grade appeals process right now. In a master's level program for nurse practitioners, you have to get an 84% or better. Anything below an 84% is considered basically an F. I ended up with an 80%. And you know, when I was going for my associates at 80%, I'll take it. But in this program, I'm like, I failed. So I'm going through a grade appeals process right now. This professor, I'm hoping they could just pass me along because the term that I'm supposed to be in now is supposed to be my final term, okay? I've taken like 3 breaks during this whole entire program. I'm just ready to move on. But other than that, if I have to stay in this semester all over again, it is what it is. I'll be done by summer. Another thing that I hate about this school is that they consider these 2 classes that I'm in, and basically for your whole nurse practitioner part of the program, co-requisites. So what that means is one class is just for me to go to clinicals, go to my preceptor's office for the day, and then the other portion is the didactics, the reading, the quizzes, the assignments, and all of that stuff. I passed my clinicals, I got a 96%, but I failed the didactic portion because I got an 80%. So they want me to take the 2 over again, and I'm like, no. I did my 135 clinical hours that term. Are you just gonna cancel it out and act like I didn't do it? Like, no, I was physically there. And on top of that, I'm paying out of pocket for classes. So unless y'all about to reimburse me, no. So they're like, oh, we can't make these special requests, this and that. Like, when it comes to me and getting a yes, I escalate up the chain of command. So I've gotten to the director, I've emailed the dean, I've messaged the director, I have emailed the dean, and the dean has not responded to me. But the director, I'm like, everything should be on a case-by-case basis. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling on. So yeah, I'm trying to fight this grade so I can be in my last term and just be finished with this program. But I certainly would not recommend this school to anybody. I can message you if you want to know what school I go to, but they just ask for too much. The faculty is disgusting, and I just feel like my student advisor, like she, other than that, oh yeah, I went on my trip to Cabo. So I still had a bachelorette party even though my wedding got canceled. I went to Cabo in January, and Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Everything about it was gorgeous. The water was pretty. Everybody there was so nice. My Spanish was on turbo mode because I'm like, we gonna break out Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 today. Everybody's super nice. We had private chefs for like a couple of days. It was super, super nice. I went on my honeymoon last month to celebrate my honeymoon / 1 year anniversary. We went to Aruba. Aruba was also beautiful. Everybody's so nice. Water crisp blue, sand soft. Like, I just want to go somewhere every month, honestly. Like, so me doing Optimal Vibrance and doing a business, honestly, it's a win-win because I can take the time off I want to work. I can have the money to go ahead and take vacations every month if I wanted to. God willing, let's unverse that. God willingly, that happens. What else? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make a whole separate video on Optimal Vibrance because I don't want to give away too much. But anyways, y'all, again, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like this video, like my other videos, and I will see y'all again.